welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And yes, serpents, we are back. It is 2024, and you know what? I got a really good feeling about this year. There is so many updates that I need to give you about what has been going on in my world, all the exciting projects that have been built, and how we're going to make a real impact in this blockchain world in 2024. So strap yourselves in, stop doing multiple things. Let's get right into it. I want to talk about Zilliqa today to kick off our 2024 content. There is a lot to discuss in regards to this particular blockchain. There is a lot of comments that I've had over the last couple of months around, am I still interested in Zilliqa? How do I feel about Zilliqa? What's been going on with Zilliqa? What's been going on with the Zilliqa console? And it's great. It's great to hear you have all of these questions around it. So let's dive into Zilliqa and why I am more confident than ever heading into 2024 about this particular project. Now, as always, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It is my personal opinion, and I am sharing you what I can see through my eyes and the way that I see this playing out in 2024 and beyond. Now, in the bear market, the Zilliqa team and the Zilliqa ecosystem have been hard at work, and I think that's really important to kick things off with, because it is sometimes overlooked by followers of a particular coin, or you may have bought a small bag and you don't actually keep up to date with what they've been up to. Now, during bear markets, even amazing news kind of goes under the radar, and they've had some big, major, long-term wins, which, well, it's a bear market, right? If it was a bull market, wow, it would be headlines and, 7,000 TikTok videos made about them, right? Because it's a bear market, people kind of So, what's been going on with Zilliqa? Well, first of all, if you've never heard of it, if it's the first time you're hearing about it, I highly suggest you go on the Zilliqa website, which is zilliqa.com, and familiarize yourself with the entire ecosystem, what they do, what they're up to. I think they have one of the most beautiful websites in the space, and they make it really easy for you to learn about them, which is, I think, really important. Now, this website alone is going to take you a couple of days to really break down. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a couple of days on this video, so let's go over some of the most important things. So on the first page, you'll go over, it is low cost, it is highly scalable, and it is environmentally sustainable. Now, environmentally sustainable is going to be a play that is going to be very important in the coming years. It is developer friendly, safe and secure, and it is backed by research. So over here, you can see the network, the daily transactions, how many burns per day, the staking amount that is going on at the moment. 30% of the circulating supply is staked, and an APR of 13.23%. Compare that to your bank account. Now, when you talk about staking, it is pretty simple to stake on there. Again, do your research on how that works, and if that does work for you to stake your Zil. I know here in Australia, some of the exchanges offer some very good rates on staking Zilliqa with just a click of a button. Now, it is the world's first sharding-based blockchain, and why it's important? Well, it's important from a scalability point of view, from when, multiple projects are going to be built. And so that is something that you're definitely going to have to wrap your head around on how the Zilliqa blockchain works, which again, not many people do, right? And that's the difference between a professional and an amateur. Now, I know you're still here 4 minutes in, you're a professional, you want to know more and do more when it comes to blockchain, and I highly encourage you to research, read the white paper, get onto it, understand decentralized finance, NFTs, the creator economy, how Zilliqa is positioning itself in the metaverse and esport world, and gaming, as you may have heard again and again from YouTube videos and TikToks and all that. Gaming, DeFi, metaverse, they are going to be the big plays, and I think Zilliqa is perfectly positioned to take a big chunk of this market because they have been working hard behind the scenes to make this possible. So the next question is, well, who's building on it, right? And I think that's a very, very important question. But before we answer that particular question, I think what you really want to do is really research on NFTs. And I think the NFT community that is being built on Zilliqa, how projects can utilize this particular technology on the Zilliqa network to build out the future of the NFT world. Now, when I say NFTs, we're not talking about 10,000 penguins. You know, those days are gone, well and truly gone. We're talking about the DRC6 standard, the latest NFT standard, which includes support for royalty payments, batch minting, remote state read, and other features to deliver an enhanced experience for creators and builders. That's what we're talking about. When we talk about the spotlight marketplaces that are available for the Zilliqa network, you know, again, this is all part of your research, you know, to understand where are the marketplaces, where can I sell my Zilliqa NFTs, what does that look like, you know, what are the benefits. These are all important aspects that you must. It's not a if, it's a must. If you're going to be a professional, you're going to invest in projects, I want you to know everything and anything that is relevant to the project that you're investing in. Now, the other major thing that I would like you to do is to go over their blog section. Now, yes, more reading, more research, but let me tell you, there is some fantastic news shared by this particular organization when it comes to updates, industry highlights, AMAs, all of these things, right? They are right at the edge of it. And by the way, how cool do the images look introduced in the blog? I think they are fantastic at branding, very, very appealing, and overall, I just think it's fantastic how they go about their branding, and I think that's really, really important, right? Now, the other thing to keep in mind as well is the consistency. Look at this, November 10 a blog, November 13 a blog, November 21 a blog. Like, they are on it, and they get it, and they understand that you need to educate your market. And again, some people may overlook that, but it is very important in the projects that you're investing in, how invested are they in teaching you. You know, Zilliqa partnered with a racing league on Web3 fan loyalty program. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but check it out, because I think it's really, really fascinating how they're combining real world, digital world, and utilizing blockchain to do this in a racing league. And again, all this information is public. It's available to you. You just need to look at what they're doing and how they're doing it. Now, zilliqa.com/ecosystem is where you can really dive deep into what is actually being built on this network. You know, Atomic Wallet is on this network. There's a lot of things that are inside the Zilliqa ecosystem. And I think that's really, really crucial to dive deep into it, really truly understand it, get behind it, and really understand what has been built on here, what are the main advantages, even like message some of them, like, hey, what was your experience with building on the Zilliqa blockchain? Again, this is what sets apart the pros from the amateurs, and I know that you want to be a pro in 2024. And the other cool thing is that by looking into their ecosystem and looking at what's being built, you will catch the next 20, 30, 50, 100x coin. But I believe that this ecosystem has grown tremendously over the course of the bear market, and they're continuing to grow and they're continuing to expand. And I think that is going to set them up really, really nicely for a fantastic 2024 and beyond. Now, one of the big things to look into inside the ecosystem of Zilliqa is Rolling Thunders. Now, Rolling Thunders is an entertainment company building products for gamers by gamers using Web3 and blockchain technology. And they are backed by Zilliqa. Now, rtz.gg is where you go to learn more about Rolling Thunders. Now, not only is it important to look at Rolling Thunders, but what's really, really important here is to look at the latest game, which is Web3 War. So let's dive into Web3 War just a little bit now. So Web3 War is the first-person shooter crafted by industry-leading game developer Rolling Thunders and incubated by Zilliqa. It is a trailblazer in blockchain technology, and it's the OG of layer ones. I've done my research. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Now, Web3 War is a first-person shooter crafted by industry leader Rolling Thunders, and it is massively fused time-honed gaming principles with innovative skill-to-earn mechanism. Skill to earn, which we will talk about a lot on this channel moving forward in 2024. It is a multiplayer, free-to-play, seasonal content-orientated, first-person shooter that prioritizes fun and quality gameplay. It's already earning rave reviews from players and captivating heavyweights like Big Tech, and has been endorsed by several elite sports teams as well. So the esports teams, including Mad Lions, RRQ Esports, and Ninjas in Pajamas. And the game has been established close collaboration with tech giants Google and Microsoft as well, which we'll talk about in a minute as well. Now, this is where it gets interesting for this particular game. Now, Web3 War demonstrated a great fit to market, onboarding 62,000 players to date, with over 25,600 monthly active users and 1,400 daily users, all with unique wallets. So, this is one to watch, backed by the Zilliqa network, for sure. Because, I mean, it is backed by and incubated by Zilliqa with full chain support, big tech partnership with Microsoft Store and Google, endorsed by several elite sports teams, 62,000 players and 65.6 monthly active players and 1,400 daily active players. I mean, not bad. Not bad at all for early days of Web3 games. So that's what I mean. Like, these guys just get it, right? They get it. They take the time. They listen to the community. They listen to their feedback. And they're building stuff that people want to use and is easy to use. Again, easy is the key to mass adoption into the market. Now, as you're researching Zilliqa, you cannot go past the CEO of the company, Matt Dyer. Check him out on LinkedIn, follow his journey, follow what he's posting on there. You can see, everything that he's up to. And he does post a lot of really valuable content, and he's on a lot of AMAs, him and the team at Zilliqa. So again, part of your research is follow the guy on LinkedIn. Now you might say, I haven't got LinkedIn, Serpent. Well, get LinkedIn and follow your favorite project's main people, because they are the ones that are gonna give you the posture that you are researching and investing into the right things. Again, 1%ers, guys. 1%ers. Now, I think it's, again, when we talk about big news that comes out in the crypto space, this almost went unheard of. Microsoft, Rolling Thunders has launched on the Microsoft Store, making it the first ever Web3 gaming platform available on Windows application marketplace. I mean, that is huge. Again, bear market. Not many people talk about it. So, it's really important, when we talk about the internet revolution, the blockchain revolution, and what has been going on and what is happening. And I think the key here is that we are definitely going to see major mass adoptions take place over the next coming days, next coming years, and that's going to propel the market to new levels. Something else that went completely unnoticed is the Zilliqa and Google Cloud with their strategic alliance. And there's also a full AMA that you can listen around the importance of the partnership and what has been going on and how they plan to work together. I mean, had this been a bull market and that type of news came out, major. So there's been a lot covered here today. There's a lot more to go. Now, when you go over Zilliqa's blogs and really understand, what has been going on there, where are they moving, what are some of the important mainnet upgrades that are happening on the chain, you will learn that the original discussions around building a console have now become obsolete because the actual blockchain itself is moving away. So from its original plan. So while at the time it was a fantastic and innovative, and made a lot of sense for that to happen, it actually isn't now. It's not going to be so much a point, because at the end of the day, they're moving from proof of stake. They're moving to proof of stake, and so the money in the console becomes a redundant story. It's not going to happen. So, what are the key takeaways here? There's a lot of stuff that has been built over the course of the last 12 to 18 months on this chain since the bull run. There's been some very strategic alliances. They're working on innovative projects. They're, I believe, one of the leaders, if not the leader, in Web3 gaming, in actually delivering quality games that work, that are easy, that people are playing and enjoying. And I think that's a key important element here. And overall, you got some homework to do, guys, because there's a lot of stuff here to unpack about them. And check out their impressive social media channels, your LinkedIn's, your Twitters. Get involved in the AMAs, listen in. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. It's a little bit longer than usual. I'm glad to be back in 2024. If you do enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.